I'm back, everybody. How you doing? So this week, of course, we're doing no bots, and I'm also going kind of out of my way as an extra challenge this week because I've got a little bit of a loaded up team to try and choose some harder teams and not just the easiest team I come across. So I've got Ghidorah here. This is gonna be my first match of the day. This is gonna be the weightless week 51, of course. Team layout: we've got a HP sword on Barry just because he kind of ends up soaking a lot. And we've got two units we can confuse there, so we like having him there. But yeah, this should be fun. We'll go ahead, we'll get this started. And then I'm going to do the 3 matches in segments because for some reason my phone stops recording after like 10 to 15 minutes. So I don't want to end up going over and cutting out like I did on day 1 and 2. Alright, let's see here. This looks like a fairly easy setup. Unfortunately, we won't really be able... Yeah, we won't really be able to soak... I mean, we could if we ended up doing something like this, which means we could basically move him up the tiniest bit and use him to bind Nocturnus. Let's see here. Where else can we reach? Let's go ahead and swing way over here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it looks like this should be a good setup for us. Got everybody right where we seem to want them. Alright, let's go. Oh, yeah, no, wait, I'm good. So like I said, to make sure we can get... Actually... Does it include... No. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, actually, it looks like so long as we keep these units here, we're pretty good. That's great. Yeah, it looks like we can keep Hadler there because of where Elena and Great Dragon are. Yeah, because of where Elena and Great Dragon are. So they kind of did that one for us. That's perfect. We'll go ahead. I think we can 1, 2, 3. I feel nervous about doing that because everything is screaming "Don't do that" in my head. But we'll go ahead. We'll Evil Glint there. We'll throw down a Gospel of Zamaskova. I feel like somehow I messed that up. Ah, there we go. I can't actually go ahead and kill Great Dragon before Nocturnus. Oh, I can go ahead and just one-shot Nocturnus. That's even better! So let's see, a Starfall is just out, but we can go ahead and do that. And a Compress Kaboom here. Searing Press is fine. And then we'll just Jester's Jest to finish that off. Alright, there goes match 1. Honestly, I didn't think I'd be able to knock down Nocturnus in one hit. It's nice, though. It feels great. Alright, so there's one. I'm going to end this recording and I'll staple it onto the next one once I show you guys the first set, so, you know, I'm not, like, trying to mix different recordings together or anything. So I think I'll go with the first one here. I'll show off the other ones. The level 100 and the level 102, that kind of dissuades me because I don't want to go too easy. That's a really high CP team, but there's, like, 2 do-nothing units on there. Relatively similar here. I just don't really want to fight the S-Dark. They're using Slon. It's fine. Yeah, I think I'll go with this one. Or do I want to go for the other one? No, I'll go for Ming. Seems like a nice, good midway. You know, I might end up pushing my luck with that this week, though. Trying to go for a little bit more difficult teams, but I'm having fun doing it. There's another U-shape. I was going on Prince David the other day talking about how he's constantly getting the U-shapes and how lucky he is, and now apparently I'm just getting all the U-shapes too. So let's see our ranges here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can hit basically these 3 squares here with Yengus. And we don't want to risk any crits, so we're kind of going to have to see how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I don't even have to pwn that because he can kind of just hit those already. Let's see. Dragon Lord is going to have his range. So basically, our front area here is a little bit of a dead zone, which is fine because Dragon Lord True Form. We're going to want to kind of back up Dole to right here on his turn. which means we're going to have to move Hadler back a little bit, unfortunately, because of that Nocturnus. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. So if we move him back here, we'll be able to do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like Metal Dragon's in a little bit of a do-nothing spot. Of course, that's assuming Yangus doesn't swing over here, which he might. Let's see. I took a quick cut in recording just because I wanted to kind of figure this out. It took me a couple extra minutes. But I like this so far. This should work really well for us. So knowing where that Dragon Lord's true form can kind of hit, I think... Oh, Jesus. We should honestly be good just moving back a little bit right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, because that'll kind of just... If we go there, he can just kind of Axes of Evil. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. But we are in a dead zone for Dark Pillar, so I think we'll move back a little bit. It'll put Yangus... We could go right there. Which means Yangus will either go right there, or it'll go right here. We're still in a dead zone for Dark Pillar, though. Awful. Here might not be so bad, though. I think this is going to be our position. Axes of Evil. Perfect. We've got to move up there. We'll throw down a Gospel of Zamaskova. Yep, so we're good there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we'll go ahead and work on taking down the Nocturnus, because he's one of the bigger threats here today. Is there anything we can kind of take out with a single Starfall here? Unfortunately, we're kind of just a little shy on everything. Now, of course, we can do a whole bunch of cleave here. It does mean we're going to have to actually deal with Dragon Lord's true form. Which shouldn't be too much of an issue, I don't think. But we're not going to be able to get him into the Confusion Cleave. How much HP does this guy have? 1k. So I think we go for the Black Meteors here. We can go ahead and Miasma here, because we need to get Yangus in anyway. And I'll, fortunately, eliminate 2 units that aren't really a problem. Is he weak to bind by any chance? He's not. That's fine. We like guarantees. Not me out here just kind of hoping that doesn't come back to bite me. I don't think he can one-shot me. Yeah, no, I don't. Yangus goes first, then Metal Dragon. That should be fine. I could stack him up there for a cleave. But no, I need to kill Nocturnus. I need to kill Nocturnus or else he'll one-shot my Hadler. Alright, let's see here. One thing we can do is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So, Dragon Lord has to die. Which means we're going to put down another Gospel of Zamaskova. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And he'll work just fine with taking out Dragon Lord. We should be out of range for... Ooh, I hate taking physical hits. I hate taking physical hits. It's always just... It feels so bad taking physical hits. We don't have to worry about that. We can just... Alright, Ghidorah had a risk there of biting off a little bit more than we could chew, but, you know, we did just fine. I think that one was partially my bad, just because I was kind of looking for something just to soak with Hadler, just for the fun of it, but I didn't really... I got greedy. Almost got punished, didn't have to, though. We'll take a look at that in the future. Alright, match 3 is what we've got here, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. With all these fun little characters here. Alright, let's see that setup. Another U! Let's make sure he actually has the move. I've been fighting so many people who didn't have their units bloom for the move. I just sit here like, why? Why? He's probably gonna go for the Axis of Evil on him, so we shouldn't worry too much about him trying to go for a rough up. Let me double check that though. You never know sometimes. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, well, if he moves to the side, it'd be nice for me anyway. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And with that many few hits, a crit shouldn't be too devastating because I've got enough HP on Hadler. And he heals it back. Ooh, just taking out the gem slime now. I like the cut of that jib. Yep, I left myself open to that. Yep, that one was my own fault. Really got nobody to blame but myself on that one. Got greedy. Need to work on that. Personal flaw. However... Just in case. You never know. Just in case. Like that. Sometimes I forget about Dark, but I quite frequently forget that he has that move. Quite frequently. He healed through that stun, though. That makes his heal better than S-Dark. Wild. Still perfect for the week. Took too many physical hits for my own liking, but, you know, I got a little bit greedy playing with Hadler. I'll take a look on that in the future and kind of look on that. I didn't have to take those hits. I really didn't. Alright. See you tomorrow.